Hi, Paul here from MeetYourVA. Let's talk about the difference between virtual assistants and versus traditional assistants. But first, like and subscribe and hit the link to the masterclass while you're at it. Let's get started. Cost and location are the two most important significant differences between hiring a virtual assistant and a traditional assistant. A virtual assistant costs less than a traditional assistant or an employee. The difference between them are not far-fetched. Want to know them? Let's get started. Here they are. Work from home or personal office spaces. Virtual assistants are self-employed professionals who offer their services remotely and across various industries. They typically provide administrative support such as data entry and other essential administrative tasks. A virtual assistant may also handle more complex projects such as customer service and technical support. Virtual assistants have become increasingly popular in recent years due to the flexibility to employers and employees. While some virtual assistants operate out of a dedicated office or co-working spaces, most work remotely from their homes or personal offices. Traditional assistants often work from their employee's office or employer's office. Virtual assistants work on demand or when needed. Virtual assistants are essential to your team. They can help you with many tasks you don't have time for or don't enjoy doing. Virtual assistants come in all shapes and sizes, but they all have one thing in common. They work in demand or when you need them. They can be independent contractors or work for a company as part of the staff. Many businesses usually use virtual assistants to complete administrative tasks such as typing documents and answering customer questions. Other companies hire them to manage social media accounts, create reports, organize events. The possibilities are endless. Traditional assistants are fully employed, often with health insurance and paid time off benefits. Assistants on contract work for a specific amount of time are paid by the hour or project. Work during specific hours of the day, week, or month. Virtual assistants work during particular hours of the day, week, or month. The type of work that they do depends on your needs. Some virtual assistants handle administrative tasks like data entry and making travel arrangements, while others manage social media profiles or edit content for websites. Virtual assistants are available 24/7 but have time to complete their assignments. After all, they're not robots. People who need sleep and breaks as you do. That's basically it. The traditional assistant is a human who works in the office, usually 9 to 5. They will take dictation, answer the phone, perform other menial tasks. The problem is that most of us don't want us to be limited to the working or typical business hours. Virtual assistants, they take personal training to stay relevant and up to date. Virtual assistants are the unsung heroes of the business world. They do everything from bookkeeping to social media management and everything in between. But what most people don't realize is that virtual assistants need to be trained just like any other employee. It's important that virtual assistants to stay relevant in the world, says Sarah Sutton-Fell, founder and CEO of FlexJobs, an online service that helps job seekers find flexible jobs. The more they learn, the better they'll be able to serve their clients. FlexJobs recently surveyed 1,500 US-based virtual assistants who work freelance through its website. They found that 76% have taken at least one social media and one email marketing course. Traditional assistants require continued training to remain relevant, and they require ongoing training provided by the company. So virtual assistants, they provide their working equipment like laptops, computers, and software. Virtual assistants provide their working equipment like laptops and computers and software. The client will have to buy their hardware and software separately. Virtual assistants can work from anywhere in the world. They are independent contractors and don't need to be at the exact location of the clients. They can work remotely from home or office, use public Wi-Fi, hotspots, or even rent a co-working space just to get extra privacy during working hours. Traditional assistants must be provided office space and equipment by the company. Virtual assistants, they work remotely so you can hire the best person wherever they are. Virtual assistants work remotely to hire the best person. So if you're looking for a virtual assistant in a specific location, you might be out of luck. But it's just about finding the most qualified candidate. Then you're all set. You may find that your virtual assistant has a preferred time zone because they need to be available during regular business hours. However, some VAs have flexible schedules and can work anytime or night as long as they have an internet connection. It's also important to note that virtual assistants should be able to work independently and make decisions with minimal supervision. You don't want someone who needs step-by-step instructions every time they do something new. That's inefficient and unproductive for both parties involved. In the past, a traditional assistant was someone who lived close to your office. They were in your neighborhood. They could walk to your work. This meant that they were available 24/7 and there for you whenever you need them. Not limited to traditional working hours, virtual assistants are available around the clock or when you need them according to the agreement. The traditional assistant is a human who works in the office usually 9 to 5. They will take dictation, answer the phone, perform other menial tasks. The problem is most of us don't want to be limited to working during typical business hours. Virtual assistants do not require any more expenses on them. Virtual assistants do not require any more costs when you hire a virtual assistant. There's no need for you to pay for the office space, computer, and other tools. They will use their resources. This means you can save money usually spent on their expenses. Traditional assistants directly employed by companies must take time off, sick leave, vacation leave, life and health insurance. They have to deal with all the other company employees and attend meetings and trainings. All these factors add up and make it difficult for them to be flexible regarding the scheduling. So that's it. If you're wanting to get a VA, check www.meetyourva.co and book a call. Hope you like this video. Watch out for more.